Hey guys, it's Otto. Welcome to the last video in the series of how to set up your home recording studio for beginners. On the previous video, we talked about microphones, and on this one, we'll be talking about MIDI controllers. What is a MIDI controller, you might ask? Well, it's basically a piece of hardware that you use to play what are called virtual instruments. An example of a virtual instrument could be a horn that was actually recorded live, but all the individual notes of the horn have been separated, cut into samples, and made playable with a MIDI controller. So I could play this virtual instrument horn with this keyboard. A MIDI controller can have a keyboard or pads like this one has, and often you'll also have faders and knobs to adjust the sound as well. But a MIDI controller doesn't have to be a keyboard either. Some of them are modeled after a guitar, which is really cool. MIDI controllers don't produce sound on their own. You actually have to plug it into your computer and choose it from your DAW's preferences first. The language that your device and your computer speaks is called MIDI. Keep in mind that lots of DAWs don't actually have a great library of virtual instruments to play with. DAWs that have a great library are Logic Pro and Ableton Live. As far as recommendations go for a MIDI controller, I really love the one I have. It's called the Arturia Keylab 49 and it's around $250. The reason I love it is because it comes with a keyboard, the pads, the faders, and the knobs. You can get MIDI controllers for a lot less though. A cheaper option I'd recommend is the Novation Launch Key Mini, which has the keyboard, the pads, and the knobs, and it's around $100. I also recommend the Launch Pad Mini, which is a pad purpose MIDI controller for around $100. So that wraps up the series on how to set up your home recording studio for beginners. I hope this was helpful, and I also hope that you're less intimidated by the process, because it can seem like a lot of work. It can seem like a lot of money, but trust me, once you get past these steps, it gets so much easier, and it applies with everything in life. Things just get easier. And once it's easier, it's effortless and fun. That's that. If you want to see more content, check out the YouTube channel, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you next time. Otto signing out.